Welcome back. In addition to springtime, there's another big, maybe a bigger season that happens around this time of year. That, of course, is tax season.
Yeah, the filing deadline is 3 weeks from today. You haven't started yours.
Nope.
I haven't started mine. I got them to the guy, but I don't have them back yet.
I haven't even gotten to
Better
the
get
guy
on
yet.
it. Here with some changes this year and some reminders for folks is Mike Hennessy. He is a district coordinator with AARP with some tax tips for us this morning. Hi, Mike. Welcome.
Morning, Mike.
Hi.
We appreciate you being here. Tell us a little bit about AARP and the involvement you guys have with taxes and helping folks with that.
Right. So AARP Tax Aid's part of the AARP Foundation. It's the charitable arm of AARP. It's an all-volunteer group. It's one of the largest tax preparation groups in the country. In Minnesota here, we have 71 sites with around 750 volunteers.
Wow.
And we work mostly with seniors, but we can do taxes for any age. We have some scope things, simple. They have to be simple returns, but we can do any age. And they don't have to be a member of AARP to get their taxes done.
Is there anything new this year that really stands out at you, the taxes?
Yeah. On the federal side, there's not a lot new. They did raise the standard deductions, which is a big deal for seniors, anybody really. $1,500 for married couples, and seniors get another $1,550 each if they're over 65. So the standard deduction gets into the $32,000 range. So that's a big deal.
That's a big deal.
Right.
And also, didn't I read that tax brackets?
Right. They
have
changed the tax brackets. They usually raised the 10%, 12%, 22%. Those ranges were raised. The upper range was raised. So it's easier to stay in a lower tax bracket. So
Good. So that's news that can certainly impact.
For federal.
And you've already mentioned the deductible for older folks. Anything new that older folks should know about this year?
Yeah, on state, there's quite a few changes. One is people that work for public employees or public employees when they were working either for the state, which would be the public employee retirement plan, pension, or the Federal Office of Personnel Management, which is, we see a lot of people that work for the VA, for example. They may qualify for a subtraction from their pension if when they work they didn't contribute to Social Security. It's a little complicated, but that's just to know that it's available, and the preparers should ask them.
Sure.
The other thing, it's a big deal for our seniors, is if renters qualified for a rent credit, and in past years it was done on a separate return which didn't get paid out until August. Now it's done as part of the state return itself, and they get the refunds in a week to 10 days.
Okay, so that's a big difference for folks. Right. What am I reading about the required minimum distribution from an IRA?
So,
speaking of complicated.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, right. People turning 73 this year are required to take a minimum, what's called a required minimum distribution. It's a percentage of their IRA balance at the end of the year. And when that happens, we see a lot of seniors where it's new income on their tax return, and with that additional income, it may cause more of their Social Security to be taxed, which increases their tax bracket due, or tax amount due, and they always are not sure why it increased so much. So that's something to realize for seniors, that as their income increases, more of their Social Security could be taxed, which may increase the amount of taxes they owe. We also have people that forget to take their RMDs, as we call it, and we can help them ask for forgiveness when we do their return. So.
And tell us about what's called the Advanced Child Tax Credit.
Well, yeah.
Never heard of that.
Yeah. So Minnesota, I think last year introduced a child tax credit. Maybe it's been a couple years, but this year that's new, is people can request an advance of half of next year's child tax credit. There's some complicating factors, so you really want to talk to your tax preparer to make sure it makes sense for you.
Sure.
But it's a potential additional income for lower income parents.
Okay, thank you.
So how do people get an appointment with you? Where can people find AARP? I mean, I recognize that we're 3 weeks out from the deadline, so probably very limited opportunities right now. But for those folks who are planning ahead for next year, where do they find your free assistance?
Yeah, unfortunately, most of our sites take appointments are full. We do have a program called Facilitated Self-Assistance, where people can do their own return with the help of a volunteer preparer. But the state of Minnesota also has a site locator on their main page where they can type in their zip code, and you'll find sites that may still have availability. And they may not be AARP sites. There are other volunteer groups that do their returns
So they
for
do
free.
it for free?
Right? It's all for free for people.
But there are a couple of reminders for folks who are meeting with someone who is going to help them prepare their taxes. If this is the first time they're meeting with this person, you have to bring certain identification.
Right. We need to see Social Security cards, picture IDs for every taxpayer, Social Security cards for people, taxpayers as well as any dependents.
You need the actual card.
Ideally, yes. If seniors are coming in with their Social Security statement, that's usually good enough. But others,
okay.
especially new people that we don't know, we need to see their.
Gosh, I don't think I have my Social Security card.
Yeah.
Well, and I just was thinking, if you get one of these appointments that are coveted because they're hard to come by, and then you show up and you don't have the documentation, how frustrating, because you may not be able to reschedule.
That's a huge issue for us. With our sites being full, people come in and don't have all their documents. We have to try and find a way to wedge them in a future
yeah.
future period. So bring all your documents. We asked people to look at last year's return to see what they had, and they should have similar returns for this year. And
So when you get done with somebody's return, is it as overwhelming at the end for them as it is for the rest of us, kind of going into it? How do they feel at the end? Are they more comfortable with the process?
Oh yeah, we do 100% quality reviews. So a preparer does the return, we have another preparer review the return, and then when that's been reviewed by that, the QR has been done, we print the return and review it with the taxpayer. So they have to be comfortable with the return, and we walk them through it and we explain why things changed.
What about filing an extension? I know people in my family who every year file that extension.
Right. Yeah. So you have until, if you file an extension, you have until October 15th to
If you
complete
owe.
your taxes, if you owe.
Yeah.
And you only have to file an extension if you have a balance due. If you think you're getting refunds or don't have a balance due, you don't need to file an extension. You can just, this government will keep your money for as long as
Right.
you
They
want.
don't mind that. That's
right.
when you owe.
Right.
You got to get right on it.
And state doesn't have an extension form, but the state wants you to also pay the balance due, what you think is the balance due by April 15th, the same as federal does. So.
Okay. Mike, did we leave anything out? Any big points we haven't touched on?
No, I think just be well prepared. If you have an appointment, make sure you have everything that you think you might need.
Yeah.
We'll go through and sort it out and make sure you have the documents you need.
I would imagine, too, there's a sheet people can find on your website that says if you're going to an appointment, make sure you have
Yes.
X, Y, and Z.
Right.
Print that out,
Yep.
double check,
Yep.
cross things off, and all of that.
Yeah, AARP.org/money is, you can go to AARP that has documentation on what to bring to a tax preparation meeting.
Yeah. Mike, thank you
Very
so
good.
much.
Yeah.
Really
Thank you.
helpful
Great.
for folks.
Thank you for
We
having me.
appreciate it. We'll be sure to post the links that Mike did
Great.
mention on our website, minnesotalive.com. Again,